Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to, but if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. Now, this is the synopsis for season 8, episode 6. And the title of the episode is Web of Deceit. And the synopsis is Danni and Tony lay their cards on the table in public. Rich expresses his discontent with Sabrina's half-truths. Marie Willis puts Vanessa in her place and makes demands of Karen and Pam. And I'm just going to go in order with what the synopsis has for us. So it says that Danni and Tony lay their cards on the table in public. And what I am believing is going to happen is normally when it is stated that, you tell somebody, I'm just laying my cards out, or I'm laying my cards on the table, it means that whatever I have been thinking or feeling, in all honesty, I'm going to reveal it to you. And the fact that it's happening in public, I am going to go ahead and say that this is going to take place at the airport, which is the last place that Danni and Tony need to be laying their cards bare. This is the very last place, but we have seen Danni have a lot of dramatic moments at the airport, whether it's been with Preston's racist family, whether it has been with Zach, whether it has been with Preston, with their back and forth, finding out that he's about to marry another woman if she doesn't agree to marry him. Danni has had a whole lot of drama, and she has laid a whole lot of cards out at this damn airport, her place of employment. However, I'm not looking forward to Danni and Tony because honestly, I want Tony to get the hell out of Dodge, meaning I want him to leave Danni the hell alone. Because even if she feels that he is the one, he's not the one right now. Danni has a lot of work to do, but we'll have to wait and see what's so special that they have to lay their cards out in which something they've not already done. So I'm curious as to what do they need to express to each other that they haven't already. So moving right along, Rich expresses his discontent with Sabrina's half-truths. At this point, I don't give two damns about the character of Rich. Rich is forever on my it list. And it's amazing to me how he wants to express his discontent. I will always have an issue with Rich because this is how I feel, and I'm going to get a little personal with my friend's business. But I have an issue when you're dealing with sexual experiences or a sexual encounter and someone is intentionally hiding something. I will always go back to the episode where where Sabrina and Rich had sex and the condom came off, and Sabrina has no knowledge of this happening. Rich is very aware that this happened, and it's something that he has not expressed to Sabrina. And the reason why stuff like that irritates me is because, like I said, I'm going to tell my friend's business. I'm not going to say her name. If she listens, she'll know it's her, but boo, I'm not saying you, so nobody going to know. But when we were in college at the time, well, I'm going to put my business out there first. Now, okay, we all grown, but I'm going to be cautious as to how I say this. Now, I know everybody purse. Follow me. I know everybody purse may feel different. Okay. There are some women out there who are not really experienced with sex, and they may not know, or they may be experienced, and still they may not know the difference between when a condom is on and what it feels like when a condom is off. Now, for me and my purse, I know what it feels like when you're having a sexual encounter and there is protection and when there's not protection. And I am one of those people that is so observant. I'm touching anything that someone may do during sex that may alarm me. I'm asking, like, what you doing? What was that? What's going on? You okay? I'm touching, I'm feeling, because there are some really nasty people out there in the world that may be trying to trap you, that you just never know. So the fact that, well, my friend, this is a guy she was already having a sexual relationship with. They distanced themselves from each other, got back together. Long story short, they were having sex. He took the condom off without her permission or knowledge. She did not know until everything was over. 9 months later, she's giving birth to twins. Okay? And it's just sad because people do that. So that's why I said Rich will always be on that list for me, because If something like that happens, to me, it is your due diligence to inform the person that you're having sex with that, hey, I'm not sure if you know, but the condom came off while we were having sex. I found it on the side of the bed, which was Sabrina and Rich's situation. But like I said, he will always be on that for me. And the fact that he wants to express his discontent, I don't care. And I'm trying to figure out what half-truths have Sabrina told him, because from my knowledge, she's always been upfront and honest with Rich. Even if Sabrina is lying to him, I don't care. Maybe I should, because I want her to be honest, but when it comes to him, I don't care what Sabrina does. Sabrina can have sex with her coworker, and I won't even say she's wrong, because Rich is just that type of person. I don't care. He rubs me the wrong way, to sum it all up. He just rubs me the wrong way. So we get to Miss Marie Willis, the billionaire, and it says that she puts Vanessa in her place. I'm going to go ahead and say that Vanessa is the woman that we're going to see in episode 4 at Karen's shop, who's making the scene. I think that's Vanessa, but I'm not sure, but that's just my guess. But it says that Miss Marie puts her in her place and makes demands of Karen and Pam. Now, when it comes from roots to riches, I need to understand what exactly is Karen's position in the company. Is she a partner? Is she receiving a percentage of the company or the profits? If they did talk about that, I must have forgotten, because I don't remember where Karen falls in line at. I know that she was trying to help Pam come up with the business plan and everything else that is supposed to be associated with the business plan. But when it comes to Miss Marie making demands of Karen, I'm a little caught off guard about that, because from my understanding, Karen's hair salon is just a holding place that Pam sells her products out of. However, I understand with Miss Marie, I don't know how much money she has invested with Pam. However, if I'm investing money into a product, I need to know everything about their product before I give them my money. So we're going to see what happens with this. Honestly, what I'm starting to feel like the writers are just writing stuff. And I'm not looking forward to it, to be perfectly honest. They got rid of Calvin. You got rid of Preston, because at the point that the storylines were really going in a merry-go-round, it was just getting tiresome. And I feel like with the characters of Tony and Rich, we're starting to see the same thing, the merry-go-round with the storylines, and really there's no progression. But like I said, I'm not expecting Broadway at the circus. However, give these people something to do. We are tired of seeing Danni and Tony argue. We are tired of seeing Rich always wanting to put his parts in Sabrina. We're just tired of it. Give these people something to do that is entertaining to the audience. But beggars can't be choosy, and I know what I'm saying is going to fall on deaf ears. But anyway, that was the synopsis for season 8, episode 6 of Sistas, entitled Web of Deceit. I appreciate you guys listening. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there.